Okay, hey everybody, here's a little tutorial from me about all my different head wrap styles. For this first one, y'all are gonna need a wig cap, and I know y'all got some of those laying around. So just slap that on there, make sure all your hair is tucked in. And then we're gonna get our scarf. I have a lot. Here's my purple one. And they're pretty large. These are pashmina scarves. I normally just order them off of Amazon, a bunch of different colors. So just lay that on top of your head and just tie a little knot in the back. And this is just a simple low bun that we're doing first. So tie your little knot, and you can make it pretty tight. It shouldn't put any tension or anything on your hair. And so we're gonna take those two pieces and just do like a 2-strand twist like you would for your loose hair. And just twist all the way down, and then we're gonna twist that into a big old bun. And I just kind of hold it in place as I go, and those little strings there on the end, just kind of tuck them in there and mush it around until it's to your liking. The front part, I like to flip it up, and then I do push it back just to show my little baby hairs, but I don't really brush them out. Since I have lots, I don't really gel them down or anything. Next one, we're gonna keep our wig cap on. This is an intricate low bun, so same concept, just a little bit fancier. So we're gonna use, you're gonna need 2 scarves for this one. This one is a little smaller and thinner because this is gonna be our base layer scarf, because this bun is a little bit bigger than the one we just did. So you're gonna do the same thing as before and just tie a knot back there, and we're gonna do a little, just kind of a quick little messy low bun with this one. It doesn't have to be super neat because we're gonna be putting a prettier scarf on top. A little sloppy bun. Okay. Yeah, so cute. You got it. Okay. So now we're gonna use our prettier scarf. This one's my favorite. This is my gold one, goldish greenish. I wear this one all the time. Just put it on like that, and you're making sure that first scarf that you put on is completely covered, and you're gonna go underneath that bun you just made and tie a knot, and we're essentially doing another bun over that bun. So you're gonna take one side first, and we're making a little crown braid going across the top with just one side, and just tuck it in on the bottom like that. And then our other piece that's hanging, you could leave that dangling if you wanted, but I'm just gonna wrap it around here. So we're just making a bigger bun, and then just tuck in all the little loose frillies that we see, making it look nice and neat. And then same thing, I just like for a little bit of my little edges to show. So that's our intricate low bun. For this one, I'm not using a wig cap. I'm gonna use a hair tie. I have these big giant ones because I have a massive head. And so I just put these on there and just scooch it all on up until all of my locks are kind of at the top. If you have loose natural hair, this one will probably be a lot more symmetrical than it is for me. My hair kind of lopsided. So for this one, this is a thinner scarf than the pashminas, but it's still a large one like those. And so this one, we are starting out tying it in the front, but you're not gonna knot it like with the low buns. And there I'm just kind of pulling all of the loose fabric the way I want it. And we're just gonna twist one time right there. So we didn't knot it like we did with the low buns. You're just doing a little twisty motion. And then same thing in the back. You're not actually knotting it. You're just kind of like overlapping the pieces with each other. And then just tuck them wherever you see a space that doesn't look too crazy. Tuck, tuck, tuck. Trying to find a spot. Okay. And that's what I was talking about right there, where my hair is kind of lopsided. And just scooch it back again. But yeah, if you have like loose hair, or if you want to put your hair up in a bun or even make a little bun, it'll probably be a little bit more symmetrical, but it's still cute. So that's the whole thing. This one kind of builds on the one before. This is kind of like a little more intricate high turban. So again, I'm using my hair to create the height that I want. And we're using our thinner, smaller scarf again because we are, this is another one, I think, are we doing 2 scarves here? I don't remember. Let's see. I think we are. Yeah, we're doing 2. So yeah, this one, just kind of slap it up on there because we just want a lot of volume for this style. So just kind of slap it up there and tuck it somewhere. It doesn't have to be neat because we're going to cover it. It just needs to be like round. So here's our pretty one. This is my fancy pants one. I wear this scarf when I'm feeling a little razzly dazzly. And so we're going to tie that one in the front like we did with our other turban. But this time we're actually knotting it instead of just overlapping the little pieces. So we got a nice little knot there. And I make mine kind of tight because I don't need them falling off in the wind or knocking my head upside the car when I get out or nothing like that. So that one piece, just to make it a little more intricate, we did twist it. So instead of just wrapping it around, you're going to twist it and do the same thing with that side. And then wrap it on around town and tuck it where you can tuck it. And I just kind of mush it and push it back a little bit till it looks cute. Okay, this one, we're putting our wig cap back on. We're doing the, what's this one? We're doing a high bun here. My bun's a little bit different. I don't do those like top knot things that a lot of people do. I hate them, so I don't do that one. So I usually just do a bun. Here I'm using my thin scarf that I keep using as a base layer, and I'm just slapping that on top of my head because I want more height than my natural hair can give me right now. So that's why I'm doing it this way. And we're gonna cover all of that. Oopsie, fell on the floor. There we go. Don't drop your bun, honey. Okay, so balance your head and then put your pretty one on top. There we go. And just kind of make sure it's centered and, you know, as rounded out as you want it. You don't want it looking all lopsided up there. And we're going to bring our 2 pieces together. And we're not knotting it. We're wrapping it kind of like the very first turban. And just pulling all that loose, extra loose fabric through. And we're just wrapping this one. Even in the back. I don't knot it back there. I just wrap it. Wrap and tuck, wrap and tuck. So we're tucking. Tuck, tuck, tuck. And that little part, I don't want my wig cap to show, so I just kind of tuck that back a little bit. I need to do some more tucking on that. There you go. Yes. Yeah, that's good. Make it look a little bit neater. And that one's done. So it's like kind of not really a high bun, but I call it that. Oh, my cat, she tried to attack Luca, our puppy, right there, and it scared me. So that's what that was. Anyway, okay, next one. This one is a horizontal crown braid, super simple. This one's pretty popular. So this one you want it to be pretty flat. So I do put a wig cap on. And we're gonna take our scarf and we are gonna knot it in the back, kind of like we did with the low bun at the very beginning. And you can either put your knot to where it's on the side or like right in the center of your head. I do prefer to do this one kind of in the center. And we're gonna take our two pieces and we're gonna do like a 2-strand twist kind of thing with the scarf all the way down. And then that twist, we're just gonna bring it right along the top and we're gonna tuck that end piece in the back of our head and tuck all those little frillies. And then there we go with the edges again. We'll let those show, and that's that one. Our next one is a vertical crown braid. So instead of taking this down, I'm just gonna kind of twist this whole thing over because you're pretty much doing the same thing, except it's just gonna be on top of your head instead of in the back. And just pull that down, don't let that wig cap show. And then your little twist, you're just gonna make like almost like a little mohawk and just go straight back down the back of your head and tuck it. This one I usually like to use like a fancier scarf. That's like my fancy look. It wasn't very straight. And then this last one, this is my favorite. I always do this one because it's quick and it makes me feel like I got a little ponytail because my locks are short. So yeah, we're literally just making a ponytail on top of our head. So, and you started with a wig cap again because we want this one to be flat. And we're gonna knot it and do your knot pretty tight because this one, it doesn't have like as many wraps and things to kind of secure it. So you do want that knot to be a little tight. And then those two pieces, we just flip them back and we are gonna just tie them just one little loop back there. And I'm just kind of messing with the knot until it's laying the way I want it to. And those two pieces, I just let them hang. You could twist them if you want. You could tuck them if you want. Yes. But I just like that. Yeah. So that is all. Thank you for watching. Hope it helps y'all.